All right, thanks for joining us on another video on UDROpreneur. Today we're going to talk about how to get your business on autopilot. And what I mean by autopilot, and I'm going to be referring to my notes a lot because this is an in-depth subject, so I made some good notes for this, and I'll put some of it up here if it's important. But what I mean by autopilot is, in order to be successful as a business, everyone inside the system or company must want the business to reach success. And what I mean by autopilot is the person or company is functioning in a unthinking or reflexive manner. In a company with clear preset heading, with, we're going right there to that spot right now, is not easily sidetracked, right? So focused, basically, right? So a company that's focused is not easily sidetracked. So your company could either operate two ways. It could either operate by, or maybe more than two ways, but it could, two easy ways I could think of quickly. You could do it by reacting with lack of direction. When the problem comes up, we'll react to it, take care of it, and then we'll move on. Or you can be proactive and work with clarity of direction, right? So maybe I could write some of these down for you. So to be an autopilot, right? To be on, this thing's coming a little loose. All right, to be on autopilot, you basically want to be functioning as a team, meaning the whole team, not just you, right? You want to be functioning as a team in a unthinking or reflexive manner. Functioning as a team as a unthinking or reflexive manner, okay? Like a reflex. Throw a ball at me, catch, got it, right? It's a reflex. So this is kind of the goal of most business owners. It's the goal of mine right now, right? We're not on autopilot yet, but I do know how to get there, or at least I think I know how to get there. So I guess we'll see if this works. So far it's working because we have implemented things, and as the years have gone on, operations get sharper, procedures get tighter, and everything gets put in place. And now I don't have to necessarily get here in the morning anymore because I got guys that can run the business. I don't have to be there to close. I can step out 2 or 3 days. Things will be, for the most part, taken care of. Not completely, because I still do very important things a lot, right? But the goal is to get to that. You want your business to go on autopilot. And not just you as an owner have your business on autopilot, but you want your employees to come in and be on autopilot. Okay, first thing I do, check my emails, go through that. Second thing I do, any of this to do. Third thing, this and that. And they know, boom, 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 this is what's expected of me. This is how I do it. I've been taught how to do this. This is the form I do. This is the PO process. This is the purchasing process, whatever it is. You want all those things in place. So you don't want to be reacting to everything, right? You want to be proactive and you want to have clarity in your direction. So you're going to have growing pains too, and lack of direction at some point. But what you need to do is, you have a problem, break that problem down, and then say, okay, well, one problem is every time I write a quote and I get the quote approved, then I got to get all these parts, but then I got to go tell him, hey, get all these parts, and then come to me and then tell me what they cost, and then I'll tell you what we're going to charge, and then I'll approve you the order, and then I'll give you my credit card, and it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Or you know what to do, get it all ready, check. Yep, you're good to go. Take care of it. You already got the payment over there. You got my credit card. Take care of it. Everything's in place, right? That's how you rather it be, instead of come check with me, and I'll give you your next orders, right? You don't want that. So anyway, so the goal is you want to be moving proactively and consistently in a predefined direction. That kind of describes it for you. So the goal, as I stated before, is you want to be moving proactively, consistently in a predefined direction, right? And you want to be able to trust the system, right? If you've got a system in place, then you can be an autopilot, right? Because the system's there, right? So goal is to be able to trust the system, whatever the system may be, right? And it may be overwhelming at first too. You may be like, okay, well, all right, once I get it all in place, then we can trust the system. Well, let's start by a department, for instance. Okay, marketing department. Let's build that up. Get that all built up, policies, checks and balances, everything good in place. Now you go, next department. Now you fix everything up as you go. And you may have to come back and fix this or that and this, but start putting things into place in each department. And then things will work or not work, and just start paying attention. Like, man, every time I do a quote though, every time I give him that purchase order, he has to go over there, do that. Then he has to call that guy over there and do this. What if I take it to where he can do all that from his desk, and now he doesn't have to go there or there because I have the information available for him at his desk, or whatever it may be, right? That's how you need to be thinking. So, I mean, the whole point is, wouldn't it be great if you knew your team had a clear vision and destination and desire to move toward it? That's basically what it is, right? The autopilot. So it would be way less stressful, right? Knowing that you only had to, trust the system because everything's in place, right? So that's what you're trying to do, is get to autopilot. So what does running a business on autopilot need, or what is required to accomplish the autopilot for your company? Well, let's go over that. So what is required to accomplish autopilot, or what is required to keep your company running on autopilot? So let's break that down real quick. All right, so running a business on autopilot requires what? Well, first thing it requires is you need a clear vision, right? Where are we going? Well, what are we trying to do? What's the purpose? You could ask all my guys here. I guarantee you, within 5 seconds of me asking you, they're going to tell you exactly where we're headed with this company, exactly where we've been, exactly how we got there. We all know it. It's very open here. I talk about it all the time, right? So number one, clear vision, right? 2, in order to be on autopilot, you need an empowered team, which is what I'm working towards right now, right? You have people that can get things done, get tasks done all day. They can even be creative or do a little bit above and beyond, but can they implement and stick by the processes and a system day in, day out, methodically, on point, checks and balances, everything in order? That's the goal. But they have to be empowered first. If you don't get them empowered, then they don't have the power to make any decisions, right? So it's like, well, I need you. Can I get approval over here? Oh, I can? Thank you. That you don't want that, which is where we are a little bit right now. Not completely. We have moved on far. I'm just being critical a little bit and being realistic. The other thing is, and first of all, it doesn't just have to be an empowered team. It has to be an empowered team that desires to see the vision become reality, right? That desires to see the vision that we talked about up here, right, become reality. Well, I guess I can give you a direct example of this because we're living this. So, clear vision. They know we want to innovate the industry, we want to change the industry, we want to bring it forward, we want to evolve and revolutionize the industry. If you go read our vision statement and mission statement on our website, and we want to be the leading provider in the United States. We have some pretty big, ambitious goals, right? And well, it sounded a lot funnier when I was a one-man working out of my truck. But as I've slowly done what I've been saying I'm going to do ever since I was a one-man show, I said, no, we're going to get big. We're going to have stores. We're going to have multiple stores. We're going to get big headquarters. I'm going to hire a team of people. We're going to get bigger and bigger. Yeah. Right? Well, we did. We got 1 truck, 2 truck, 3 truck, 3 employees, 4 employees, shop, extra truck, 5 more employees, bigger shop. We're doing it. So clear vision and an empowered team that desires to see the vision become reality. Employees could either be your biggest headache or your biggest asset, right? It depends on if they're with you or not with you. So I have to constantly get on this guy and be like, dude, do your job. Make sure you're doing this and that. Or he's like, no, I do my job. I know where we're headed. I'm empowered to do so, and I know what I need to do. That's great. That's what you want. But the third thing you need is strong systems that support the team. Okay, we have many tools that help do this. One of the tools we use is Trello. Trello has helped us put in systems and ways of tracking purchase orders and jobs and quotes and bids and projects and returns and parts that need to be ordered and RMAs and all kinds of stuff, right? You want to have the tools in place and the systems in place that will support the team that is trying to accomplish your vision, right? You're saying, hey, I want you to accomplish this. Good luck. Or, hey, I want you to accomplish this. Here's what you need. right? Or, or here's what you need, and there's a computer and there's your software that you need, and there's a process. And here's your supervisor you can talk to, or whatever, you want all that stuff in place. So in order to get to Autopilot, you got to have, at least I believe this covers most of it right here, the 3 things that you need the most to get that done. And the reason why, as an owner, you want to have your company on Autopilot is so that you can strategically relinquish the control to team members, right? The reason you want to accomplish this is so that you can strategically, and I'm using that word purposely, not just so you can relinquish control, it's so that you can strategically relinquish control. Just like if you're going, a side topic, another video, I'm not going to talk about that. And you want to be able to strategically relinquish control while keeping the biz on steady course, right? So to do that, you need these. This benefits not just the employee or not just the owner either. It benefits everybody. It makes your work environment better. It makes things seamless. It just makes things better. As we've put in processes and we've got more organized and we're starting to break off into departments and people are starting to become specialists at things, it's refreshing to see, I'll put it that way. But it benefits everybody in the company. If something goes wrong, then the owner just reinserts himself, fixes it, goes back on Autopilot, right? And then for the employee, they get clarity of direction. They get a better understanding of where effort is needed to create success. So when trying to figure out how to get your business on Autopilot, you need to, I would say you need to define the criteria that would create success, right? So for us to be successful, we need, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Then you need to determine the processes that you would need, or what processes would need to be in place for us to reach these goals, okay? And there's gonna be training needed for sure, and you're gonna need to evolve, and you're gonna need to try this and try that and have, this is our first design of the system. All right, now let's review the system. Hey, so how's that system working out for you? Well, whenever we get to step 3, we have to do this and backtrack to here and there because we don't have this put in place. Okay, so how do we fix that without having to go back? Oh, by putting X and B right there into that spot. Okay, cool, let's do that, right? Whatever it may be, that's just an example. So you need to also make sure that you're very clear on the details, because you can't be like, oh, in order to get that, we need to have more stock. Cool, how are we gonna get more stock? By ordering more? By maybe having more suppliers, having more access to inventory through multiple different suppliers at different price points, or this guy may be really good on this product, and that guy may be good on that product, and this guy may be good on all products. So when this guy fails you go to here or here, whatever it may be. And then you have to check, does it work? Are these systems working? Can you step away for, 2 to 4 weeks while the business keeps moving forward without massive stress, right? Right now I could step away. I'm sure the stress goes up depending on how busy we are. Or if I have 2 guys step out, then of course the stress goes up because I'm missing 2 important parts. But as an owner, before we go on Autopilot, can you step away for an extended period of time without everybody being massively overstressed and hectic, right? That's the goal. And does your team of employees maintain quality of service, productivity, and profitability no matter who's there, right? Now, are they gonna upsell your customers? Are they gonna offer every time when you're there or not there? Are they gonna ask for reviews whether you're there or not there, right? So these are questions that need to be asked whenever you're trying to accomplish, Autopilot for your company, which is ironically what we're working on right now. So just to kind of wrap up a little bit and recap, you want to create a self-sufficient business. You want to do that by providing clear vision, empowering your team, and having strong systems in place, right? So, and once you do that, your team should have much more clarity. They should be, they have much more clarity around what direction to head, and corrections should come in automatically. You'll say, oh, well, this is how I do things. I know this problem happened. Let's fix that real quick. And now we're correct. The next time we're back on track, right? It's much easier to fix one little thing versus saying, how do we develop a whole system, right? And developing a system too, it's not going to be perfect the first time. So step 1, step 2, step 3, prototype 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, until you fine tune it, right? And we've already fine tuned our systems many times over and rewritten policies and reworded things and got better, just like with our videos, we fine tuned it. We got better on different channels. So anyway, employees who work on in an autopilot business also are more focused on team success, because they're less focused on the hectic day of trying to just get everything done, keep everybody happy, and they're more focused on team success. We all know where we're headed, guys. You got that, I got this, cool, let's go. See you at 5 o'clock and then we'll get together, or whatever it is. So you need to be able to know if you're on autopilot, to kind of gauge where you stand on that, I guess. Check, see, can you walk away from your business? Can you go away for a week or 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks and everything be all right? Leave for 3 or 4 days, go enjoy yourself, come back and say, okay, where did we shine and where did we fail? Right? And then make your adjustments. And don't act like, and as an owner, are you acting more like an employee? Are you acting more like an owner? Are you acting more like a CEO? Or what are you acting like? Or are you acting like a hybrid? I would say here, I act as an owner, but I do things that employees do, right? But we're also short-staffed sometimes. Sometimes people are out, especially COVID or sick or whatever is happening, or you're short-staffed or whatever it may be. But the goal is, as a business owner, to get you out of the repeat Monday things that you pay everybody to do, and you count on everybody to do, so that you can do what got you there. Innovate, create, come up with new ideas, things like that. So does your business have a clear vision, of what it takes to be successful? And do you empower the employees? Are your systems in place to do that? Are you able to relax when you leave your business? No, sometimes I am. But anyway, these are the kind of things to get an autopilot. So to get an autopilot, you need to have a clear vision, empower your team. They must have the desire to also make the vision a reality, and you want to have the strong systems in place that support your team. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. That's a very big subject, broad subject. That's why I have some notes on it. Again, I'm just trying to put some information out there. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you enjoy the content. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate the support as always. Hit the bell icon for notifications, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. We're on all of them. Guardian Safe and Lock is on all of them, even though this is our UDROpreneur channel. But we appreciate the support as always, and thank you for tuning in.